up, guys? We are going to learn how to make a Kylo Ren helmet today. I just bought this cool new Kylo Ren lightsaber, pretty cheap on Amazon, but it blows up and I want a mask to go with it, so I'm gonna make one. First, we want to start with like cardboard, and this is gonna be cardboard from our box. I know you can't see on the camera, but I'm gonna fit it around my head. See what's good? Okay, so like right here, we can end it. So we'll cut out this, and great. Now we're gonna take our glue gun and glue these two pieces together. So I'm going to make this entire helmet from a simple cardboard box. So this is gonna fit on my head right now. All right. So it's looking pretty good so far. Once the glue is dry, you wanna make sure it has all the curves it's needed. And doing that, you would just go around bending stuff as you go, try and get it as round a shape as possible. Let's see. Okay, so we finished with probably our first part of the design. Let's move on to step 2. So we are going to cut little narrow strips like this and cut around 5 of them around the mask. Try and get them all equal length. It doesn't really matter too much if you make a mistake here, but you want to get it always as good as possible. So let me add my 4th one here. Okay, so we have these around our thing. Now we're gonna fold this stuff in to start to make the curve of our helmet. If you need another cut and it's not folding great, totally fine. But we're going to hot glue all of these curves together when they're pushed in like this. So you want to push them in, and it starts to make that helmet curve up top. So once we hot glue these together, we're gonna wait for it to dry and move on to our next step. All right, so we have the beginning shape of our helmet. Now, I have a pre-cut piece here, but we're gonna glue that on up top to make the start of the top of the helmet. So, put some glue on the end. So you want to hold it until it can stabilize itself, and then go here. So I have these pre-cut. It'll take you some time to find the right shape and size. So take your time doing that. Even right here, I didn't get the exact shape, but it's fine. See, I have a little opening in here. We could fill some of that with that glue. And I think I'll add a teeny strip of cardboard to right here. Fill in there. But here's the top of our helmet. I'm going to move the camera a little bit up so you can see. So once we create the basic shape of our helmet, we really just need to do kind of decoration, add what makes it Kylo Ren's helmet, because right now it could really just be any old helmet, but we're gonna add the little, I don't know what they are, but there's a little thing up front, makes it look cool. We're gonna customize all that stuff, and it will turn out, this is my second time making one, so I know partly how it's gonna turn out, and I think this one's gonna be even better than my last one, and my last one turned out pretty good. So let's wait for this to dry, and we'll cut the other shapes and glue them in. Alright guys, so our glue has dried, and I glued up the rest of the helmet. Now, you have this helmet, put it on your head. Now we're gonna customize it to Kylo Ren. So you see the shape is kind of off, so I'm gonna use this as the front, and it kind of goes out and back. So this is gonna be where the front is, and then the sides, all stuff like that. So first, since at least when I put it on, it doesn't cover all the way. You can still see over there, and I actually made it like that on purpose because I knew we had to do something else. So we have, I pre-cut out some kind of little strips of cardboard, small, they're easy to cut out, but we want to go from our front and probably a little whiles away from it because we need to add something in the front. We're gonna go like this, but it is gonna go outwards. I will glue it on and show you how it looks. So, let's try my front. So we have, it's like a little flap down here. I'm gonna actually add a little bit more glue to it. It's not completely on. There we go. Anyway, we're going to add flaps all around it. So after this glue dries, we're gonna add flaps all around it, up to around here, because we want our front to still stay blank. Alright, so we have it all the way around except for the front. Now we're going to add this little thing to the front, just right there. And so you want to trace it and cut out something like this to put on top. So it will go curved, but it will go something like this. And I actually am going to make that the teeniest bit shorter. Okay. So now, let's begin to glue this on. And you want to like kind of bend it first. And bend it so it gets on good and it looks like it's going to be part of the helmet. Alright, this is glued on horribly. I'm gonna take it off and do it again. It was just my glue gun wasn't hot and it dried too fast. So yeah, that's just an example as if you make a mistake, you could always just easily take it off, try again, get more cardboard if you get the shape wrong. And you want to make sure this stays on and is curved. So there's going to be a lot of tension on the cardboard, but the hot glue could handle it. So you really want to make sure it's curved and really hold it until it dries or until it can hold itself. So I have this half piece on, and then now I'm going to glue it like this. You also want to bend this. Put some glue on the back. So I'm holding this down until it dries. You can wait for it to dry and then we'll be back. Alright, so we finished and this is dried. So starting to look like Kylo Ren's helmet. Now we are going to paint the entire thing black. Just a pure black paint, and then we'll add the details and the stuff later. We'll add the eye holes and all stuff like that. Okay. We have our mask all painted inside, all around it. So our next step is going to be drawing the face. If you're having trouble just looking at an image, you can go to the How to Draw Kylo Ren video and that will show you how to draw this face thing. But if not, you can just look at an image, copy it off, and if all the lines gets confusing on what's black and what's gonna be the reflection. So I suggest that you have the image in front of you so you don't mix anything up. So we're going to cut this eye hole out first, and we'll cover it up with something later. But we're gonna cut this eye hole first and cover the things that need to in reflective paper. So once you're done with that, then we're going to move on to our next step. All right, our Kylo Ren helmet is finished. I'll tell you how I did the eyes. So here it is. For the eyes, this is a shiny paper, but it's see-through on one side. So I did the see-through side up front and the shiny side in back, because if you're up close to the shiny side, you can see through it. It's dark, but you can see through it. So this, it's on my head. I can use my Kylo Ren lightsaber with it. If you want to have his cracked mask from episode 9, it is fairly easy. You just have to add the little red paint, get the right color, add the cracks to his mask. Once it's dry, you're all good. And hope you had fun. Be sure to like and subscribe. And if you want another Kylo Ren video, you can do how to draw Kylo Ren right there. And subscribe to our channel right here. So, hope you have a great day and hope your Kylo Ren helmet turned out amazing.